Welcome to another hands-on session here in the Lama Garage. Today's project is to convert the Canyon Grail from tubes over to tubeless. The Schwalbe G1 Byte TLE 40mm tyres on this bike are tubeless ready. The DT Swiss rims are tubeless ready. And now I have everything down here that is tubeless ready. Today's equipment list is as follows. The Dock Blue sealant, enough to fill 60mm front, 60mm back. The x.o.anne cycling injector to get the sealant in there and to measure the sealant. We have the valves, we have some soapy water, and we have two pumps on hand. I have the Blackburn chamber pump in case we need to explode the tyre onto the rim, and we have the trusty old Joe Blow pump, and I have a rag because no doubt this could get a little messy. And as a backup, I have some tyre levers just in case I can't get those tyres hooked onto the rim, but we shouldn't need those today. Now, some would say me tinkering with tubeless is like cutting myself to see if it bleeds, and you'd probably be right. My experience with tubeless to date has been a little deflating, so to speak. Yes, dad jokes. I am qualified to make dad jokes now. But look, brand new for me, tubeless has been brilliant. From my very first pair of Hunt wheels, where Dr. Slane and I converted them over to tubeless, they ran beautifully. Right through till the GP 5000 TLs, where front took 8 minutes to convert, the back took 8 minutes to convert, not this bike, my other bike, but that was absolutely seamless. It just happens to be when I run into sharp objects or need to swap tyres over with tubeless, it becomes a bit of a problem. So I don't foresee any issues today swapping these Schwalbe, apologies if my pronunciation isn't quite right, my German isn't the best. The Schwalbe tyres should be converted over because effectively they're brand new tyres on rims that are compatible. I have everything here. On the Schwalbe website, they actually do the conversion very easily and they use a hand pump. I'm not going to go that far today, but I'm going to be using a track pump plus a chamber pump in case I do need it. All right, enough talking. Let's see how easy this process is. There is a lot of air in these tyres. A lot more volume than what I'm used to on the road, for sure. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get these off by hand. I thought I'd be able to do that. All I need is just to pop it over just a little bit and it'll be good to go. Tyre levers, plastic, so you can't do too much damage. Tube is out. Now these have only got probably less than 100 kilometers on them, so everything is brand new. All looks well. I won't even have to pop the tyre off the bead at all on the other side, so I'm going to keep rolling with it by putting the valve in. And the tip last week from the comments in the channel was to put the bead on from the opposite side of the valve. So let's give that a shot this time. Boom, done. Okay, we are on. Making sure the tyre is on both sides of the valve. It is indeed. Now, here's the next trick, the soapy water trick. Now, Schwalbe, again, pronunciation, apologies if I'm getting that wrong, do have an applicator with some kind of liquidy type, slicky type stuff. Dishwashing liquid, warm water, and it's all we really should need just to make that tyre slip on. Both sides. And I'll first try with just the standard old trusty pump, old crusty here, the Joe Blow pump that I've had for years and years. Let's see if it just sits on the rim. I'll get out of here, no way. As I said, me and Tubeless and brand new things. My word, that just popped on like that. No tricks, no nothing. Okay, let's keep rolling with it if my luck is going that well. It's a happy day. If that does work, I'll be so stoked with front and back. Okay, so now that's popped on the rim. We don't have any Doc Blue, which is the sealant. I'm not sure if this is my favorite sealant. It's the only one I've got, so it's going to be my favorite sealant today. Now the fun part, to install the sealant. First of all, let's do things the right way. So that's been shaken up quite a bit. Staminals was the word for those playing the long game, for that Jonathan from Trainer Road has branded the little gummy bally bits of stands gunk that eventuate in the tyres after a while. So we want 60mm front and back. That's what Dr. Slane tells me. It's probably going to be a good bet. $60mm of sealant, that's quite a bit. Don't forget your towel. Next up, deflate the tyre. Remove the valve core, stick the tyre on an angle. Goop goes in. Core back on. The tyre back up. I'm going to be running 30 on the front, 35 on the rear. That's about what I could find as the recommended pressures for my weight, around 75 kilos, on 40mm tyres on gravel. If anybody has any other tips on what pressure I should be running, let me know. Okay, 30. Done, and we give this a good shaking. I guess the theory is that you're shaking it all around, it's coating the inside of the tyre. I can hear it shaking around, so I will need to go for a roll on these. That was the whole plan of today, to get this done so I can get out for a ride. Can you believe it? I can't. That's awesome. One down, one to go. Look at that dinner plate. Bigger than your head. Okay, same deal, rinse and repeat. Let's get this one done nice and fast. I'm not sure if it's a thing, but I just coat the valve with a bit of the sealant. It slips in a little easier that way. Hopefully seals any little holes, which is what it's going to do inside the tyre anyway. Alrighty. Finger tight, they say. Finger tight. Again, opposite side, we'll work the tyre on. Thank you to the people who pointed that out last week. It worked last tyre. Bam! Awesome. Go internet. Thank you for that one. Brilliant. Okay, tyres on both sides. Again, out with the dishwashing liquid. Here we go. Oh, that's pure joy. That is pure joy. It's about all I have left in there. Same deal again, let the air out. Okay, now we are let down, and the best part about this is the tyre hasn't popped off the rim. On a few of the road conversions I was doing, the tyre would pop off the rim and wouldn't inflate again. So this pops out on the rim, grabs a hold and stays there. Brilliant. Core comes out. Done. And 35 on the rear. So there we are, 1 and 2 tyres converted over to tubeless without a problem in the world. That was super simple, pumped up with one hand on a track pump. So all this equipment, I think the soapy water really did help. The Dock Blue sealant, I'll probably move to stands after this. Let me know your favorite sealant for gravel, off-road, mountain bike, which sort of this is the category that these are in. As I said before, letting them to air out after it had beaded to put the sealant in, the tie didn't pop back off, which is a problem I was having in the past. That's happy days. We've got about another hour of sunlight left for today. I'm going out for a ride.